Welcome to Victory Achieved Gaming. This is Owen, also known as Immortalium.
And I am Kathlynn.
And just, in the interest of full transparency, I think, it is worth just mentioning to people in case they notice anything different. We do have a 2-mic setup at this point now.
Hey!
So, it's mainly to help with my editing, in terms of our voices, that I don't have to make as much adjustments, but...
Yeah, I have the easy job. I just come over and play the games.
Yeah. But, so basically, it's just, if you guys notice any difference, that's just a quick warning. We'll see how it goes, and if there's any problems, then I deeply apologize. But anyway, we are back with 999, and we are at a very particularly interesting point, I think. I was a bit heartbroken last time.
Couldn't finish.
We couldn't finish.
No, we really couldn't. I would have missed my train.
Yeah, so I was like, oh no.
And I know today I definitely can't miss my train because apparently there's some match on somewhere, and I got emails saying that the trains are really busy today and to make sure you're on your correct trains.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna need to be very cautious with that. But point anyway is we're gonna be focusing on this. I would be surprised if we get this done today, but it's not an impossibility.
Well, I'd say we'll get to this ending, I'm assuming.
Oh, definitely. I guarantee you that 100%.
I might not get to the other ending, but we'll see.
Anyway, so Snake's already had... Oh, actually, do you need a quick reminder? Of
so Ace ran away with Lotus. Ace is an evil asshole.
Correct.
Which I guess I'm not quite surprised with because I know I had like a few theories of Ace.
You had a few theories about him, yeah.
Because I know originally I thought he was going to be like some righteous guy, but then I did kind of change my mind within that first
bit of
meeting. I did go, or he could be that, because there is a few things that can happen. Because there is cliches as well. Because I will be honest, all murder mystery stuff do have cliches.
Well, pretty much everything has cliches.
Yeah, and they do. I think if you watch, I do have a bad problem now when I watch a lot of murder mystery stuff. I can kind of guess sometimes when I watch movies who the villain is sometimes.
That can be fun to do.
Yeah, that's kind of upsetting. But I get really excited when I'm not 100% sure. Like, even though I was clever about Ace, I still think there's someone else here that's involved, and I just don't know who it is. And I do like, I'm kind of more inclined to think Santa.
Ooh.
I don't know why. I don't think Snake is involved because I don't think Snake would have gotten Clover killed.
Yes, that's a good point.
So Snake is now completely ruled out because I don't think Snake would have...
Speaking of which, we're with Snake, but
yeah.
Do you remember who else we're with?
We're with Seven.
Correct.
Excellent. I don't think Seven's involved.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously Lotus isn't involved. It could be June too. It's either June or Santa, but I'm thinking more Santa for some reason. Because I think Santa so far is the only one that we don't actually know a lot about him.
Mm-hmm. All we know is he has a sister and something happened to her.
Yeah, that's all we know. We don't know anything else about anyone else.
He dislikes luck and stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's very big. And he also knows a lot about the stuff that Lotus even knows about. But Lotus knowing all this kind of intelligent stuff makes sense because she's like a scientist, kind of. Well, not scientist, she's like
programmer.
Programmer. But like, yeah. But so how does Santa know all this stuff? Like, Santa is very mysterious.
Fair enough.
But I don't know if he's evil mysterious, if that makes
That's
sense.
interesting about Santa, you bring that up, because Thomas Shikes wants us to do something, and which we'll do after we get this ending done.
To do with Santa?
To do with Santa, yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
And now, this is also, I think...
I was going to say to Thomas, thank you for commenting all the time.
Oh yeah, it's great, yeah. But the other thing is, I think what he's recommending us do, I don't think I've even experienced, and I'll explain why. So
okay.
I'll be curious to see if we can actually get it to trigger, like he says.
Oh, that would be fun to trigger things, but yeah.
Anyway, we should continue on with
this. Because I've been waiting to do this.
Do you see a lever near the gate, perhaps? Yeah, right over here. How did you know that?
By the way, what do you think about the fact that we're in an incinerator area?
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Even though, yeah, I would like to be cremated when I pass on. My fear is being incinerated alive.
Oh, there was a guy. I remember hearing a story about that, and then we better get back to this quickly, but there was some guy who was working at an incinerator thing.
I don't want to go incinerated alive.
Well, he decided to sleep on one of those, like...
Why?
I know, and they just thought he was a body.
Oh.
So they put him in, and they heard his screaming come from inside.
Oh, no. That is stupidity on his part, though. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Why? Don't sleep in stupid places. It's like, oh, there's a video of these 3 kids in Dublin the other day, and they were like lying kind of Joe the it's like the train tracks, but it's like the train tracks are a bridge over a road.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, Joe, they had those high bars. They were like lying on the like bars, and the trainers, you see all three of them like sit up, and two start walking. The one goes, "Oh, I'm just going to jump into the river below," and he just jumps, and it's like the youth of Dublin or even Ireland in general are idiots. Everyone was like, "Why did you even go up there?" And two, you literally just jumped into the river. Like, that's quite a big jump. It was a very high jump.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Is that kid okay?" No, I'm assuming the kid's okay since they put the video online.
Presumably.
But, like, I don't think, I'm pretty sure the person recording it, like, I think someone saw them up there and thought they were idiots and recorded it. But yeah, like, and the other two were just like walking casually, and I say the third guy was just like, "Oh, it's gonna jump, it'll be faster."
Oh god. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, stupidness.
Well, I'd be happy to regale you with the story. I imagine it should only take half a day or so.
Huh.
If you pull it, the door ought to open. Got it.
Also, there's gonna be a favor I ask you in a moment as well.
Okay. Oh, he's crazy as.
Yeah.
Oh, Lotus, I actually feel bad for Lotus. She actually genuinely looks terrified.
Of course, there's a gun pointed to her head. Why wouldn't she look terrified?
But like, out of all this entire scenario, though, has been very calm.
Well, yes. But I think this is the first time that she's been directly threatened.
Yeah, but even all the times when she was angry, she never got like over the top angry with her tone of voice. She was always kind of more rational than some other people. Like Santa got very angry, Clover got very angry.
But how can you stay calm if there's a crazy guy with a gun?
I know. Some people can, but like...
I think it'd be unreasonable to expect it, though.
Yeah, I know, it would be. But like... But see, I think the theory is if someone ever held a gun in my head at a hostage situation, I always kind of think, you're going to die. There's no way they're going to ever let you just go. You're more than likely going to die. Like, if anyone kidnaps you or anything or steals your car, I'm always going to be under the assumption that if they take you with them, that you're dead.
Wow, so you're not even going to hope that someone rescues you?
Well, I'd have that hope, but I wouldn't hope that if I do what they say, they'll let me go.
Oh, okay. From that perspective, yes.
Yeah, so I'd probably be the petty bitch and not do what they say. Because in my head, they're going to kill me anyway.
To be fair, I do think that would be Ace's plan. I doubt he'll let Lotus live even after.
So, but like, yeah, but no matter... So, like, let's say they wanted you to, like, drive. I'd probably just drive the opposite direction. Like, hey, shoot me. Because I'll probably just crash the car and kill us both. I would probably just crash the car and kill us both.
Wow.
I'm that petty.
It's like, screw you. I'm taking you down with me.
Yeah, I would be like, screw... Yeah, I probably would if I'm that...
Well, you hear that, folks. Don't try to kidnap Kathlynn. She will wreck you.
Or, like if you do with the car where they tell you to drive. I would probably just drive off a cliff or just crash the car purposely because... One, you might survive the crash.
True.
And he might die, or you both might survive, you both might die. But more than it, realistically, he's not going to be able to threaten you because he's probably going to be injured if he does survive and you survive. Like,
your logic is
yeah, that's the logic to my plan. It'd be like, just, yeah, crash the car. Because I don't know why anyone just doesn't do that, because they're not going to let you go. They're never going to let you go. Ever.
I think it's because people hope that someone's going to come along and help them at some point.
If no one sees, like, if it's like no one sees them, they hijack your car and they get in, what hope is there? There is no hope.
Fair enough.
Like, yeah.
What? Why? Why is there another one?
Yeah. Which, I just because I want to focus on that, because he did bring up briefly, but... So, you remember we've already had 2 number 9 doors.
This is the 3rd number 9 door.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because this game is an asshole game. It's like... It's made... I think it's actually kind of made in hopes that everyone dies.
Ooh, so now you're going back to, like, the meaning of the game.
Yeah, it's like... Or if someone gets out, it's just pure luck.
Very interesting.
Which kind of thing with Santa when he says he hates luck. Because if they, let's say, snaked this and there was multiple 9 doors and he got out the first time, because we do know he was in the first original one.
Yep.
That's probably just dumb luck.
Possibly. We don't know enough about
If they
that
had, yeah,
game.
we don't know, but if it was like this where, because what are the odds you're going to pick the right 9 door? If there's like, it's in that, what's that riddle? There's a riddle where there's 2 doors and they both and there's a guardian of each door, and one is lying and one is telling the truth, and one door leads to death and one door leads to the exit. Remember that riddle? It's like a famous riddle where you have to pick the 2 doors.
I thought at first you were going to go with the Monty Hall problem, like the there's this show
I always think of the riddle of the two doors for some reason.
where basically it's a dilemma where you have 3 doors, and behind one of them is like a big prize, and you pick a door, and then Monty Hall asks you like, do you want to change your guess?
Oh, that too, yeah.
And they've calculated that you're actually more likely to win if you do change your guess than if you stick with your original answer. Which is bizarre. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't, because it's still like a 50-50 chance if it's 2...
But-
oh, that's 3 doors, sorry. If it's 3 doors, it's like...
But it's been proven mathematically that it is like that. Which is crazy.
That is crazy, but like...
But yeah, the lying thing is another thing.
But you know the riddle one too, because it's been in a lot of TV, like I've seen it in a lot of shows. They did it before, even cartoons. They put it in some episodes.
Well, they do stuff like that in video games as well.
In video games as well. I do. My favorite one I think is from The Labyrinth. The film The Labyrinth.
Oh,
David
with your
Bowie.
man, David Bowie.
Do you remember that when she had to through the 2 doors?
It's been ages since I saw it. Probably since I was a kid.
Actually, my mum rewatched it when the night that we found out David Bowie died, because we both loved that movie. Even though, yes, the puppets look like puppets and it doesn't look real. It's a good movie. And I'm sorry, Dance Magic Dance is a bop. So yeah. Okay, we keep going.
Incineration command has been acknowledged.
I even like the lighting switch here.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Minutes.
Of course, 9 minutes.
Of course, 9 minutes, yeah. It has to be 9.
Oh my, how exciting. You've run quite a show here, Zero. What's the matter? Too frightened to understand? Here, let me explain.
It's said that the incineration system is about to activate. In 9 minutes, this room will be engulfed in flame.
Who are you?
You don't recognize me? I'm hurt.
You remember?
Oh yeah, he's blind too.
Snake.
Oh, blind. He has face blindness.
He's face blindness, which is actually a thing, which is kind of crazy to me.
Well, yes, it is. It's real.
It's rare, but like it's just I would hate to have that.
Yeah, having to recognize people through other things like their hair, voice,
Or maybe tattoos or something.
Or yeah.
Like
yeah.
I'm assuming if someone had like a face tattoo, you'd be like, well.
Presumably, yeah. I would presume.
Like if they had like a massive face tattoo, because I know one of the tattoo artists, but with the partner I go to, she has like flower veins, kind of like a nice vine.
I was thinking more Mike Tyson.
No, it's actually really pretty. It kind of starts from her ear down to her ear, and it's actually really nicely done. I think sometimes I wouldn't want a face tattoo, but I think if it's very elegant and nicely done, like that was her only one. It was actually really pretty.
So I would presume.
I was getting tattooed when she was getting a tattoo.
I would presume in that situation, based on what I know of it, that they would be able to see the tattoo and use that as distinguishing.
To be like, oh, this is a random name. Kara has that
tattoo on her face.
Yeah. So every time someone goes hi and he goes, who is it? And he sees the tattoo, be like, oh, that's clearly Kara.
Yeah, I would presume that's the case. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, you are alive. I'm afraid your bizarre style had me confused.
The robes.
Quite glad to see that you're alive.
No, he's not happy that anyone's alive.
That's very true. Yeah.
If you don't mind my asking, how did you get here? Snake, Junpei 7. The 3 of you couldn't have opened a door with a 9. Did you use Clover's bracelet, perhaps?
What?
Well, your reaction suggests that you did not.
Hold on. Why did you think we'd have Clover's bracelet?
He doesn't know yet. Remember?
No.
They haven't told you?
Told me what?
Clearly not. Normally, I would take some time and enjoy the moment.
That's
But I'm
fucked up.
afraid
He's a
my
psycho.
time
He's a
is at
sociopath.
premium just now.
Yeah. Well, you went from psychopath to sociopath.
I say more sociopath because it's more about him. He's getting joy of their emotions. Kind of thing. Like I don't know, psychopath.
I remember having someone define the difference to me in the past, but I've forgotten.
There is a difference, but I think maybe socio. I don't know.
I can't remember the difference off the top of my head.
A psychopath, I think, he'd go out of his way always to hurt people, but I don't think he would hurt any of these people in a normal situation. I think it's more the fact, like,
Yeah, this is such an.
this is like he wouldn't go out when he leaves here. He won't go on a killing spree, like.
Yeah,
like that.
no, he
So I
won't.
say he's more of a sociopath because it's not like.
That's how it's
I
defined.
don't know if it's defined like that, but that's what I think. I think if you're a psychopath, you'd go out purposely, doing it all the time.
Yeah, we can look up the difference later.
Yeah, that's what I think it would be. So I think I don't think he would. Once he gets out of here, I don't see him going around
Yeah, I
killing
think it's
people.
all for his benefit.
Yeah, it's like I don't see him going around just killing people for the shits and giggles. Of that.
Yeah, I don't think that's his style.
No.
I'll have to make this quick. Clover.
Don't do it, Ace! Keep your goddamn mouth shut!
I think Snake knows.
Clover.
I said stop it! Don't listen to him, Snake. What happened to Clover?
Clover died.
No, that's not true. That's impossible. It's a lie. It has to be a lie.
Oh, it's quite true. I can assure you of that.
True.
I killed her myself, you see.
What?
I'm sorry, did I stutter?
Is that the first time that we've seen his eyes, Snake's eyes?
I think so.
Because usually he has them closed.
Closed. I think they haven't closed it in animation to show that he's blind. But I'm assuming all the time his eyes are probably open. But I say for animation wise, they just keep them closed.
Maybe, yeah, but just the fact that he's been triggered enough now that he's opened his eyes.
To make it more shocking, yeah.
I would have rather she died with less suffering.
Oh, God.
See,
A bullet in her brain, perhaps, would have been ideal. Unfortunately, that would have made quite a bit of noise.
And now he's teasing Snake.
Circumstances being what they were, I was forced to settle for the knife. The one the ninth man had, you remember? I believe I caught her just below the shoulder.
Now he's describing it to him.
he said he didn't have time for this. And then he goes, actually, no, I have time for this.
Right between her ribs.
God.
Her flesh was so soft.
See, that's kind of fucked up.
My knife.
Yeah.
Actually, he could turn into a psychopath as it if he enjoyed this killing. He probably could go out and kill more, but it depends how much he enjoyed the killing.
Yeah, whether it's he was doing it for his own pleasure or if he was doing it
I think
for
sometimes,
some advantage.
probably for an advantage, but if he enjoyed it enough, he probably could then become like a psychopath killer out in the wild. But like,
Potentially, yeah.
That feeling.
but he obviously has no emotion.
I confess.
Like he doesn't care about
I
anyone
feel
else's
rather
feelings.
excited. It is.
Well, yeah, there is a bit of a difference there between not caring about other people's emotions and having emotions. He has emotions.
He has emotions himself.
It's just that he probably doesn't care about anyone else's.
Yeah, so he's probably like a mix of narcissism and like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Someday, perhaps. I hope I can feel it.
Oh, okay, there we go. He would like to kill again. So there you go. He enjoyed it.
Incineration will begin in
I don't know how anyone could enjoy killing something or something alive.
Oh, I've seen some movies.
I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, see, movies are different, I think, but like in real life, when people start enjoying it, I just don't understand it.
What was that?
I hope I never meet someone who enjoys killing.
The thing is, though, realistically, I say you could actually walk past a psychopath or a killer.
Well, I'm sure I've done it many times.
Yeah, same. Like even in other countries, not just here. Like if you travel or anything and go to other countries, the odds are actually, I think, are kind of high that you're going to walk past.
Yeah, I think like of all, like having walked down big crowded streets, I've walked by. In fact, I could have walked by murderers and stuff.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Ah, so you are going to kill me. Please do. Come now. I'm waiting.
Don't do it. Don't listen to him, Snake.
Actually, right, didn't Snake take off his arm?
He didn't take off his arm. Actually, he took. That was a bit of a mistake on my part because I thought I remembered him taking off his arm. He didn't take off his arm. He took off his bracelet because the bracelet was around his fake arm. You see.
Oh, so he removed the arm, took off the bracelet, and then put the arm back on?
I think he could just take off the bracelet in the first place because the bracelet can come off if it doesn't detect your heartbeat. But considering he has a fake arm, it could never.
See, the fact that I'm pretty sure the person who set up this game knew he had a fake arm.
Yes.
So they intentionally put it on his fake arm on purpose. They wouldn't have made that mistake.
Yes, and they also knew that he wouldn't take it off anytime soon because, as he said, if he took it off early on in the game, everyone would look at him and go,
But to me, that means they more than likely saw this coming.
"Oh, now we're getting into
Yeah, and that's like because like they of all the solutions, because I'm assuming this person is probably very intelligent to set all this up.
Yeah, like
and he also
they could have put on his
and
other
I'm pretty
arm.
sure Ace is kind of played into it. He knew exactly what Ace was going to do the entire time.
Oh yeah, Ace was completely manipulated.
Oh, even up to this point, Ace is still being manipulated.
Yeah.
This is like this is all theories that he probably saw coming, or she. Like, kind of shit that Clover had to die, maybe they were kind of hoping that wouldn't happen. See, that was unlucky coincidence.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that was unlucky because if Clover never walked into the room, that would never died. Like, that was probably something that is uncontrollable, but the whole Ace thing is Ace is completely falling into his trap. Ace thinks he's very smart, but I think Ace is actually quite stupid.
Well, he did say something at one point, I think, that you guys didn't get me, it was Zero or something, so he did acknowledge that
Yeah.
Zero was the one who manipulated him.
But I think Zero's still manipulating him. He's still being manipulated by Zero.
Yeah. Well, I know a bit more about it, you see, so I can actually tell you 100% yes, he is still being manipulated by Zero.
Oh, but it's quite obvious he's being manipulated by
But
Zero.
there's things that haven't been revealed yet, which...
Yeah. Now, I always could be wrong. Maybe none of the other people are involved and they're all just unlucky.
That might be a bit...
No, they're all involved in some way, clearly, because Snake was involved in the... It was the winner of the last
In the
test.
game.
In the game. The last test.
Clover's his sister.
Clover is his sister. Seven was the policeman who found the experiment on the ship. Lotus's children were abducted by this experiment by Ace's company.
Ace is the CEO
and
of the
also the person who ran the tests, the illegal tests.
Yeah.
The only two at the moment that I don't know how they're linked are June and Junpei.
What about Santa?
And Santa, I either think his sister was in there with Snake and Snake doesn't know, and she died in the last game, or Snake is somehow involved with Ace right now. Not Ace, I mean with Zero. So Snake is either Santa is either involved with Zero, is Zero, or just happens not to be involved with Zero, but his sister was probably somehow involved in something that happened on this ship.
Okay, that's good theories to have. I like hearing...
They're the only three possible reasons of how Santa is involved. Just June and Junpei are the only ones, which is why I think June and Junpei are going to have big revelations.
Yeah,
later.
I think that's a fair thing to say.
And they are involved somehow. Actually, my favorite theory is that Junpei is actually Zero, and we didn't know all along. It's all like a trap. I love that when you read movies and you don't know that the person
that you're following. Yeah,
you're
don't name any specific names.
I won't, but I love that theory when it happens. It's always so much fun.
Well, if it's well executed.
If it's well executed, it's always so much fun. Which is why I like this, because I actually don't know. I think I've now connected a lot of people and I've ruled out a lot of people as a thing. It's just only 3 people to me are the only possible suspects right now of being somehow involved with Zero. And I'm actually not even ruling out Junpei. Even though we're playing him, I'm not ruling him out.
Yeah, I think that's a fair way to do it. Because he is a defined character with his own, like...
Yeah, because...
Personality.
Like, yeah, but I do love it when you, like, read stuff or watch stuff and it's, like, the person you're playing.
Yeah. No names.
No names. I won't name anything, but it's one of my favorites. So, I do like this because I actually... even though I'm convinced it's going to be someone here is either Zero or involved with Zero. Or they might not be as well, but if they are... I just don't know who it is and I like that.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to be kind of happily surprised.
I hope so.
At the end.
We can discuss it more when we get to that.
Yeah.
Stop it, kid. He's screwing with your head.
Is there a problem? What are you waiting for, boy?
Oh.
Don't you want me to send you to join your sister?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Nightman. Obviously we know who the Nightman was, he worked with. Kind of forgot about him because he died so early.
Yeah, the Ninth Man, yeah.
Don't.
We'll learn a bit more about the Ninth Man later on, actually.
Oh, okay.
Don't do it.
But we know how he's involved.
Yes.
Snake! Snake! Lotus! Hurry! This way!
So he let go of Lotus to shoot Snake.
Yeah.
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
Oh, there's only 4 minutes. Okay.
Give me the woman. I need her. Without her bracelet, I will be unable to open this door. Quickly now! I don't have time for your shenanigans. I see. Then it would seem I have no choice.
Before you go on, could you do me that favor I was going to ask?
Yeah.
Could you hit RB, the right bumper?
This one. That's right trigger, this one.
Yeah, that one. Because I just like this for this particular sequence.
Okay. Will I just press continue?
Continue, yeah.
The rest of you must die as well.
Why'd you like it for this sequence?
Because this is quite descriptive and this is a good sequence, you see. So
Oh, okay.
Fortunately, I have 5 bullets left. One for
they can go back afterwards.
another for Lotus, and the last 3 for that lump of idiotic man you call Seven.
I like 7.
Yeah, I
7.
think everyone likes 7.
7 really grew on me.
I will take Lotus's body with me and leave this room.
I think my favorites were probably 7, Lotus, and Santa.
Even though you don't know much about Santa, you're still putting him up.
Yes, because he's always had really good theories and opinions. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Clover is okay, but she got very emotional after the snake incident, which
Kind
is
of understandable.
fair and is understandable. But at the same time, she's thinking rationally as well. She is in a life or death situation, and I think she was quite selfish of risking everyone then because she was mad and she had her own theories of who killed her brother.
Yeah, that's fair.
Incineration will begin in 4 minutes.
Well, it looks as though our time together is at an end. I rather enjoyed playing with you.
Damn it!
Junpei could see Ace's finger tighten. He could see it begin to squeeze down on the trigger. His body tensed, preparing for the catastrophic impact of hot lead against human flesh.
Goodbye.
Then it happened.
Kill you